The man went to prison at 19 and served 21 years. Today was his release day. At 40, he was completely out of touch with the real world. The gap was so wide he didn't even know how to use a cell phone, let alone the internet. That day, he stepped into a strange internet cafe. With the help of the attendant, he searched online for information about his parents. One line of text struck him. David, March 24th, 2001, died of heart disease. Seeing his father's photo, he felt both grief and regret. He regretted his youthful mistakes, regretted not listening to his parents. To survive, he found a job cleaning at a fast food restaurant. The pay was low, the conditions poor, but for someone with a criminal record, it was already hard to come by. He didn't tell the boss about his past. Every day he worked diligently, a habit formed in prison. He arrived earlier than anyone else, and only left when reminded it was closing time. His boss was impressed with such an employee. On the bus ride home, he hid under his hoodie, a habit from prison. 21 years had stripped away his best years. He had become awkward, unable to look people in the eye, stuttering when he spoke. Afraid of being judged, he rushed home each night to his cramped rental room, where he lived off junk food and numbed himself with mindless soap operas on TV. One evening, his boss had to leave early and handed him the keys, asking him to lock up. That unexpected trust left him stunned. After cleaning up, he went to take out the trash, only to hear a baby crying inside the dumpster. Suspicious, he opened it and found a chubby baby girl inside. Seeing no one else around, he carried her inside. With her was a bag containing a note. Her name was Annie. Annie looked up at the stranger with big eyes and stopped crying. He felt a sudden affection for her and brought her home. But a man who could barely take care of himself, how could he care for her? That night, he struggled to rock her to sleep, but she cried endlessly. He guessed she was hungry, so he fed her leftover condensed milk from the restaurant. She gulped it down, still wanting more. He finally went to the supermarket to buy formula and baby supplies. A kind cashier noticed he was clueless, so she guided him, even teaching him some childcare tips. At last, Annie drank formula. Then he brought Annie to the internet cafe. He wanted to check if he could legally keep the child. Online, people warned never to do that. Adopting without paperwork was kidnapping. Reading this, the ex-con was terrified. But even so, he couldn't bear to hand Annie over to the police. She had become his last hope.